Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the ARMA community. Today's show is about Memphis, Tennessee. Now, I know that we say Tennessee when we say Memphis, but truly, Memphis is just really an upper portion of Mississippi. A lot of the people there are Mississippians, like myself. Therefore, I can relate to the situations that's going on in that particular city. Now, what I do know and I understand is the nature of fire. Fire burns things or boil out the impurities. And Memphis itself is like a phoenix rising from the ashes of that burn. The city has poverty, just like Mississippi. The city has crime, just like Mississippi. But what the city has is a bunch of good people trying to do the right thing. But they are being overshadowed by all of the negativity that surrounds them. Now, I was in Memphis recently, and I asked a question through interviews with several people. Two of the interviews that made more sense than anything was by individuals who should be mentors within that city. However, they don't get the exposure that a lot of the ones who really don't deserve it get. The first one was with Brother Barksdale. He's a security guard and at a local hospital. And I asked the same question. What should or what could be done with all of the senseless killings, robberies, and other negative things that take place around the city? And he said to me, with sincerity, he said, brother, the problem that we are having is that children are raising children. They don't know what it means to be parents. And see, a man can only teach what he knows. Therefore, we get a lot of childlike behavior. Now, I thought to myself, I said, you know what, that's deep. That's deep. That's one of those things that we have to do when it comes to teenage pregnancies. Of course, you know, in the South, that is a big problem. The second interview I conducted was with a brother named Thurston Arnold. Now, Thurston Arnold is one of those individuals that he works in a professional capacity. And what he said to me was more or less of a philosophy or something that you would consider to be well thought out. When I asked the question, Thurston said to me, the reason why we are seeing the things that we are seeing is because the children are trying to live life like the movies. You see, a lot of these kids are being raised by the television. And the television is just what it is. It is telling you a vision. And almost always, that vision is false. It doesn't even equate to reality. So these kids do what they see. Now, y'all, I see potential in Memphis. And like I said, once new life occurs, Memphis is going to be all right. So to all the brothers and sisters that's out there in Memphis. I know that times seems hard, and I know it seems like you just can't escape the BS in day-to-day life. If it ain't the bills that you're faced with, it is the problem from some neighbor who's disgruntled and could care less whether or not if the sun comes up tomorrow. But brothers and sisters out in Memphis, Tennessee, I promise you that the sun is going to shine. And when it shines, it's going to shine on you. So keep your heads up. Now, until the next time, I'd like to thank y'all for watching. But remember, to go on a mental trip through the sun, moon, and stars, take your rest on cloud 9. And every time they come at you with that nonsense, Memphis, Tennessee, rain down shit and piss on all of those that said that you wasn't going nowhere in the first place. Y'all travel on, travel well, travel well.